In the words of Adam Pearce, it's official. CM Punk will be returning to AEW on June 17th on the premiere of Coalition. How do we know this, guys? Because Tony Khan, the Can Man, announced it himself on Dynamite. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And speaking of Adam Pearce, he gets a lot of abuse on this channel. He gets a lot of hate on this channel. But in all honesty, he is 10 times better an on-screen personality / authority figure than Tony Khan is. Tony Khan must be the worst person I have seen in this role. This guy has got like no delivery when he is just making these announcements. It's the same monotone voice. It's like, what the hell is he doing? I mean, this guy is minted. He could hire pretty much anybody to be an authority figure on AEW, yet he is the same guy that does it, and he wants to compare himself to Shane McMahon when Shane McMahon bought WCW under Vince McMahon's nose, and it's like, no, not at all. You listen to this guy talk, it's like, he doesn't even get excited. He's sitting there, he's standing there, announcing that CM Punk will return, and you'd think he's at a funeral or something like that. The guy is like, he's not even changing his tone of voice, he's not doing anything, he's not getting excited. He's just like literally speaking as if he's bored as fuck. It's like, what the hell is this guy doing? I mean, surely we should get someone with a bit more excitement, a bit more passion. You'd think this guy hates professional wrestling. You'd think someone is like kidnapping Tony Khan and holding a gun to his head and be like, here, you make this major announcement or else you're going to die. That's what it seems like when Tony Khan is speaking on camera, man. He must be the worst authority figure I've seen. So respect to Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce, you suck, but at least you're better than Tony Khan. And let's speak about Tony Khan's announcement then. CM Punk will be returning in Chicago. Chicago. Well, we know that the crime rates are high in Chicago, but will the ratings be high for Coalition with CM Punk? That is the big question. Now, when this show got announced, when this show was made, it was obviously made for CM Punk. That was the whole reasoning behind it. He couldn't work with the Elite, so therefore they were going to create a brand new show for Punk. Now, it was the Elite refusing to work with Punk. I believe Punk was willing to try and work with the Elite, but they weren't having it. First of all, the fact that Tony Khan had to create a new show because these three little overrated, overpaid bitches that know fuck all about professional wrestling and honestly wouldn't make a top 1,000 list of all time. The fact that he had to create a new show because they wouldn't work with CM Punk, a guy that's actually fucking been on several WrestleManias, the guy that's had one of the best WWE title runs of all time, the guy that had the epic feud with Cena. They wouldn't work with that guy. A guy that at his time was like almost head and head to Cena as like the top guy in the company. Big program with The Rock, big programs with Brock Lesnar. They wouldn't work with this guy. I mean, are they dumb? Would they not realise that working with CM Punk would benefit them? But no, they want nothing to do with Punk. So the fact that Tony Khan had to create this new show just shows the guy's spineless. He's willing to kiss their ass. It's like, they shouldn't even be EVPs. They shouldn't even be employees. They fucking suck. Never mind a super kick party, man. I'll throw them a party for when they get fired. The Young Bucks are fucking horrendous, and Kenny Omega must be the most overrated main event talent I think I've ever seen. And I'm using the main event only for the reason that he has held world titles in several promotions. This guy is not a main eventer. This guy is a Sunday night heat jobber, wrestling 9-year-olds, wrestling blow-up dolls, sticking his own finger up his ass. You know what? He can stick my middle finger in his face. Fuck Kenny Omega. The guy absolutely sucks. But anyway, speaking of Coalition and the fact that CM Punk will be returning, it's pretty interesting because when this show got announced, it was for CM Punk, and then they did the promotional posters and CM Punk was nowhere on it. He was not featured on the posters, and there was speculation that him and AEW had fallen out. They had not come to an agreement because he wanted his buddy Ace Steel to be brought back, and apparently that wasn't in an agreement. Ace Steel was not getting brought back. Now, I've no idea if Ace Steel is back or not, but now all of a sudden Tony Khan has announced CM Punk, and it's official. He has been the main man. He is on the poster. He is being featured around this premiere. Now, I think it's interesting. Why is this happening? Could it be that CM Punk and Tony Khan just actually agreed that he is going to come back? Did they finalise? Did they put everything behind them and come to a deal and say that, yes, I will be there 100%, it's official? Or could it be maybe that Punk was returning the entire time? Could the ticket sales be down? Could there be a lack of fucking seats sold? Could that be why they're bringing CM Punk back? I'm not entirely sure. It is in Chicago. Chicago normally tend to like wrestling, so they seem to do pretty well in Chicago. And I think most people would just assume that Punk's going to be there anyway, and they would have bought tickets anyway. Could you imagine, though, if they sold out in Chicago and CM Punk didn't appear? I mean, that would have caused absolute fucking mayhem. It would have been booed. Everyone would have been booed out the arena. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. I do think it's interesting at the timing. It's like, either you announce Punk from the beginning and you get as much hype as you possibly can, or you don't announce Punk at all and you have his return be as much of a surprise as it possibly can be. To announce him 3 weeks away from the show, I mean, it just makes no sense. I mean, 2.5 weeks away from the show. I mean, it makes no sense. Why would you announce them now? You either announce them at the very start, or you don't announce them at all. This is retarded. Announcing them halfway. I mean, like, what's the point, guys? You either get the big surprise on the night, or you announce them at the earliest time possible to get everyone hyped up, and you push your main guy at the front. I mean, this is absolutely dumb, but I mean, whatever. It's just one dumb mistake by Tony Khan after another. But again, it's not like the other wrestling show's perfect, but it's a lot better than this one. So yeah, AEW Coalition CM Punk will return Saturday, June 17th. Will I watch it? I mean, probably. What could it be the best AEW show? Possibly. I mean, the fact it's got Punk on it alone probably means it's going to be better than anything Dynamite does. I mean, Dynamite already sucks. And what I would actually love to see happen, I would love to see the Coalition ratings absolutely destroy the Dynamite ratings. And that would be like, just get it right up you elite fuckers. And the fact they even call themselves the Elite. What is this? This would be like the Brooklyn Brawler teaming up with like Goldust and teaming up with Crash Holly and forming a stable and calling themselves the Elite. How are you the Elite? These are a bunch of jobbers. There's nothing elite about you. So, yeah, there you go. I mean, fuck the Elite. CM Punk's coming back, guys, June 17th. I'll catch you in the next one. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Tony Khan, by the way, you absolutely suck. And I think we need 10 reasons why Tony Khan, the Can Man, or should I say the Can't Man, sucks. Till next time. Peace.